Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles the Benson. Welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And folks, we got some for y'all today. We got some for y'all today. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. Also, we will be launching our exclusive Dreamerspro community very soon. If you guys want to get early access and receive a one-time offer that's only available to people on the waiting list, on the members list, please make sure you sign up to our waiting list. We have that pinned in the comments and also in the description if you want to be a part of it. Anyway, let's get into this topic, folks. We got us a video here today. We got us a video here today. Look, I'm a real Kobe fan. I'm a real Kobe Bryant fan, through and through. I'm a real one. I'm not one that you got to look at it like, is he really a Kobe? I don't know. Seems a little iffy. Kobe. No, I'm not one of those. I'm a real, like, that's my dude, right? Because I think that he was a hell of a player, and he had a great impact on society, and he left a positive message, which was Mamba mentality, that a lot of people all over the world can relate to. You don't need to be a basketball player or an all-world athlete to be able to subscribe to the Mamba mentality, which essentially means be the best that you can every single day and maximize your God-given abilities. Anybody can partake in that endeavor, right? So to me, Kobe is the standard. Anyway, one person that likes to say he's a Kobe fan, but got some of us real Kobe fans looking at him with a side eye, is Gilbert Arenas. And Gilbert Arenas made a lot of headlines over the last 48 hours let's have 72 hours rather, over a segment that took place on Gil's Arena, which I'm sure all of you heard, where Gil said to the panel, hey, list all of these guys from 1 to 3, who's the best killer? Brandon Jennings threw out his order, MJ, Kobe, LeBron, Nick Young pretty much had the same, and then Gilbert Arenas started. And he started going back and forth and bringing up this, bringing up that, bringing up this, bringing up that. And I'm watching this and I'm saying to myself, yo, I thought Gilbert Arenas is supposed to be a Kobe Bryant fan, because this just don't seem right. This just don't make no damn sense whatsoever. And I'm not doing this to say, oh, I'm name dropping or nothing. No, he pertains to the subject matter. So I'm going to bring it up. We normally talk basketball, Gil and I text sometimes not Brandon Jennings, Rashard McCants. He seems like a cool dude. I don't know celebrities or nothing like that. Only like 3 or 4 people I know. I don't know people like that, right? And we just talk basketball, strictly basketball, right? Very professional stuff, nothing beyond that. And I'm always arguing with Gilbert Arenas. We're always fighting about this one, fighting about that one, fighting about this one. So when he said that, I told him, I said, Gil, man, why are you saying this about Kobe? You're supposed to be a Kobe guy. But every time I hear you talk about Kobe, it's always anti-Kobe. Every video is you making an argument against the guy. But nevertheless, he's your favorite player. It makes no sense. How can this guy be your favorite player and you spend all day saying why this guy and that guy and this guy is better than him? But it's always that LeBron is better than Kobe. And I always push back on it. So I messaged him about it. I'm like, yo, what is this? And we went through this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then the thought came to me, because one of the points that Gil was trying to say was, oh, Kobe Bryant is a sidekick. He's a sidekick. He's a sidekick. And then I thought to myself, I said, yo, hold up. Kobe's a sidekick. Kobe's a sidekick. Kobe's a sidekick. But I remember when Gil did a 1 hour or 2 hour live reacting to a video of him scoring his career high of 60 points in LA against Kobe. And I'm like, yo, if Kobe is this sidekick, why were you making such a big deal out of it? So this is where it gets interesting. I went to the channel about 2 hours ago, and you guys can definitely partake in this conversation, and I wrote, Gilbert Arenas' claim to fame is dropping 60 points on a sidekick. Laughing my ass off emojis. I thought he was a sidekick. So I thought we were just, just talking about it, whatever. Then Gil jumps in to the comments and he drops a response, and I'm like, yo, we got to go at it. But before we even get into what Gil had to say, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, PrizePicks. PrizePicks is America's #1 daily fantasy sports with over 10 million members. PrizePicks makes it easy to get real money action on the sports and players you love. You pick more or less on at least 2 for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. For example, this week on PrizePicks, I'm looking at the upcoming NBA schedule and selecting Stephen Curry for more than 29 points and Kevin Durant for more than 27 points and Anthony Davis for more than 12 rebounds and Luka Doncic for more than 8 assists. If you're like me and you like to play it safe, you'll love PrizePicks' new feature, Flex Plays. It's the safest way to play. You can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. Plus, you can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. On top of this, PrizePicks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money as quick as in 15 minutes. So download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code CLNS on PrizePicks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So let me show you what Gil said in his response. Gil said, whose claim to fame is 60 on Kobe? That's my high, but that wasn't my best to brag about. So that's what Gil said. And then we kicked off the conversation. I said to him, I said, don't change it. You did a 1-hour live showing you score on Kobe. If it was against anyone else, it would have been just a career high. But because it was Kobe, the best player in the world, that's what made it a big deal. And the Shaq, this is the same Shaq that called Kobe the best player in 01. That's Shaq. Let's stop the hate. And what I did was I linked the video of Shaquille O'Neal saying that Kobe was the best player in the world. So what we want to do, maybe it's a 10-second soundbite. Want to play what Shaq had to say in 2001 about Kobe Bryant and his place in basketball. And then we're going to continue on. Take a listen to what Shaq had to say about Kobe here.
When and why did you come to the revelation that this is the greatest player on the planet, Kobe Bryant?
When I first came to LA, Jerry showed me a tape of this kid, and I knew he had potential. And a lot of people thought we had problems. We never really had problems at all.
So you heard what Shaq had to say. Now the question we got to ask ourselves is the following. If Kobe is a sidekick to Shaq, why would Shaq in 01 say that Kobe is the best player in the world? Let's work through the mathematics together. Let's do it. Let's do it. Because this seems to be totally diametrically opposed to the points that Gilbert Arenas was trying to make. Gil was saying he would play with Shaq. He played with Shaq. He played with Shaq. Well, this Shaq that you're bragging about, and Shaq is worth bragging about, said in 01 that Kobe Bryant is the best player in the world. How does that work? And think of all of the beef that Shaq and Kobe had, and he's still calling this dude on national TV the best player in the world. How do we deal with that one, Gilbert Arenas? How do we answer that one? Let me guess. Shaq didn't look at the stats. Shaq didn't look at the metrics. That's what Shaq said. What was Shaq averaging in 01? Shaq was averaging that regular season 28.7. It was either 01 or 02, 01, 02, or 2001. He averaged 28.7, 27.2 in the respective years, shooting 59 and 58% from the field, 55 and 51% from the field, while getting you 12 rebounds, 12.7 and 10.7 rebounds. Let's look at what Kobe was doing those years. Kobe averaged, when Shaq said that, by the way, Kobe averaged 28.5 in 2000, 2001, and he was averaging 25.2 in the second year. He shot 46 and 47% from the field, 85 and 83% from the free throw line, getting you 5.5 rebounds, 5.5 assists per game. Now some of y'all, those are regular season numbers, because you know Shaq must have carried him in the playoffs. For sure, open the door. For sure, Gregory 4. Whatever dumb he's saying. Let's look at Shaq's numbers in the playoffs that year. Shaq averaged in the 2000-2001 playoffs 30 points and 4.4 points, 55% shooting from the field. 15.4 rebounds. This is the dude y'all thought LeBron was going to win a Finals MVP over. That was the first year. The next year he averaged 28.5 on 53% shooting, 12.6 rebounds, 2.8 assists per game. Now, let's look at the Kobe that was getting carried. You know, the closer and all of that stuff. The guy that Shaq said is the best player in the world. I wonder what he was doing those years. Well, let's look at Kobe get carried. That year, Kobe averaged, let me clear my throat, 29.4 points per game. Hey, yo, hold up. Hold up. Those are sidekick numbers. Let's continue on. He averaged 29.4 on 47% shooting, 82 from the three, from the free throw line, 7 rebounds a game, 6 assists a game, and 1.6 steals. The next year, 26.6 on 43.4% shooting from the field, 76 from the free throw line, 5.8 rebounds, 4.6 assists, 1.4 steals. Those are sidekick numbers? Are those sidekick numbers? This is what I'm trying to figure out, Jack. This is what I'm trying to understand. And we went back and forth with it. We argued about it bitterly. Then he said, oh, look at where ESPN ranked. And I said, yo, hold up. Hold up a minute. Weren't you the dude that told me you don't respect the viewpoints of journalists? That they don't know the game the way you guys know the game. So why are you quoting them all of a sudden? Why all of a sudden you value the opinion of what people on ESPN say? What I'm noticing, and Gil ain't no bad person or nothing like that, every single thing that it pertains to LeBron, he will move the goalpost. We can say, well, arguing about apples. We'll start winning. If I start winning the argument about apples, let's argue about oranges. The minute we start winning, but what about tangerines? And then what about tomatoes? And then at the very end, he'd be like, but let's talk about grapes and apples. He will keep shifting the conversation. And the only question I have to ask is, if you are truly a Kobe fan, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Who sent you to do this? Who sent you to do all of this? Who sent you? This is what I'm trying to figure out. And now I'm defending Kobe against a Kobe fan. Make it make sense. So I implore Gil to do a live or a show or 5, 10, 20 minute, whatever show, and show me where I'm wrong in all of this. Show me what I don't understand. And then finally explain in the live why, if you're a Kobe guy, why are you so pro LeBron? Why are you so pro LeBron? I don't get it. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. We catch you guys on the next show. Peace.